Alright y'all, it's time to grab your very best tunes and watch me make some quality content. First let's start with traditional art supplies. Actually here's my cat first. Look at this little meow meow. Let's start with alcohol based markers. These are my Copic markers. They always want to run away, so I keep them secure with a rubber band. Some Marchow and some Sketch. They come in a variety of colors. They have a super rad chisel tip and a most beautiful brush tip. I'm doing this all with one hand since my other hand is holding the camera. Please pray for my soul. Now we have these absolutely horrible markers that I got on sale this summer. They are called hashtag coloring markers. I do like some of the colors, but the quality is just... Look at this horrifying object. It is not a tip, it is a clown's lost hair. Most beautiful blurry footage. Now we have my fidget spinners. They are my pride and joy. Here's some Winston and Newton markers. They are okay, but I'm speeding through as this is becoming a very long video. Whoops. Here's a Prismacolor blending marker. It's so bland. Just like my social life. This is a cure-all marker. It's magenta and nice. My only Prismacolor marker here, it's a Zen green, but it is very smelly. Here's some good markers I got for very cheap on sale. They are a little dried out since they were discount, but still very good. Some have a brush tip and some don't. Also some of my favorite underrated markers. Spectra. Stop sleeping on these markers. Now I must return everything to the box. Also all my Sharpies. Samar oil. Samar highlighters. I recommend ultra fine point as a liner. Neon and regular have their place as well. A Hue markers. They are a good cheaper marker set. I also store some random markers in here as well. It has a broad tip and a fine tip. Now onto the colored pencils. This Prismacolor Softcore Manga set is a set I often use, and now we have this bad boy. I got this as a Christmas gift and am very grateful for it, but honestly there's so many and it scares me. I'm used to using a limited amount, but I need to use these more often. Suggest things I should draw in colored pencil in the comments please. What a bad camera angle past me, why? I also use Tombow colored pencils, some recycled wood as well, which is nice. Aesthetic. I also like using erasable colored pencils for my initial sketch. Blue and purple works the best. Fabric markers. Have some large tip ones and a fine tip set. These metallic marker pens are also nice. I'll demo it.
Wow, look at that shine!
Now for my paints. I have this main small set of paint, because I'm a newbie to acrylic. I also have canvas I haven't used yet. Since the set didn't have a pre-made pink, I bought a separate one. Also bought a giant thing of white. But why do they call a pink purple red? Brushes. Now this is a art supply I use all the time. Tombow markers. Old bright set, a grayscale set, a new bright set, a muted set, a portrait set and a pastel set. I also have a bunch of random ones. They are water-based dual-sided markers. You can use them by themselves, or what I have been doing recently is putting them on plastic and using them as watercolors with water brushes since they are water-based. Look at them. They look nice. Water brushes. They have been one of my favorite art supplies this year. If you don't know, they are basically paint brushes that you can fill with water. Then you can use them with watercolors or water-based markers, and it's basically amazing since you never have to use cups of water. I also have this one which breaks the rule of lefty loosey and righty tighty. These are my watercolors. This is just a set of basic watercolors. I also have these sets. These are metallic watercolors. They look kind of gross and also aesthetic. I also have opaque watercolors. Here's some random stuff I use. Like various types of erasers. Here's some cool stuffs. like a upside down animal jam ruler, some real brush pens. They are basically watery markers which are nice. One of my favorite art supplies is this white ink pen for details. Like seriously, this is amazing for highlights and such. A Sharpie I use for inking and also actually inking pens. A pencil extender so you can use really short pencils easier. A pencil sharpener. A Tombow calligraphy pen I use for inking. My favorite mechanical pencil. It write. It draw. It has magically extending eraser. A macro eraser. The paper I use. I personally like mixed media ones. It works well for my art which often has water-based stuff or alcohol markers. The bleeding isn't terrible on this one. It just goes through but doesn't transfer to the next page too much. IMO. I also use this random one which is A but I like it. I put my most serious of art pieces in here, such as Gucci Squidward. I also use this one, which works for alcohol markers well enough. These journals do this thing where you can take out the paper and replace it whenever you want, which is good but also a pain. I also use these normal composition books for sketches and doodles. Now for digital. This is my HP laptop. I just got it this year. It's a full HD, convertible, touchscreen laptop. But I'm a fool and I didn't show how it converts, so here you go. Why won't it turn on? There we go. So you can use it like this. Or you can use a special touch sensitive pen. Which is awesome because I didn't think I'd be able to draw with my screen until I was like a professional or something. Anyway, now I must put this stuff away. Thank you for watching. Also, BTS Airplane Part 2 music video is lit.